What's up, guys? Today we're in Arden showing you how to use the tanning tubs and drying frames, all that, the whole tanning operation, whether it be for furs, pelts, flax, whatever. After you terminate an animal, you skin it. When you slaughter an animal that you're breeding in a pen, a barn, or whatever, you're going to automatically get the pelt, fur, whatever you call it. Then you put it on this drying frame. These have already been stretched, dried, whatever you want to call it. Put one on, it's dry hide, and you just click here. It can be a bit buggy, especially if you put them all close together like this. Now these tubs right here, you have to put them indoors because once they're done, they're bugs. Somebody can come and steal your fur, your flax, whatever out of there, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're bugs, so they have to be inside of some kind of structure where another person cannot come and open your door. The drying frames, not so. I didn't know that, so I really need to move these things outside. Once you see these bubbling, the way I know that they're done is that when I stand right here and I can see the smoke coming out of the, looks like, there's a fire going in a chimney or something, that tells me that it's done. They kind of bubble and smoke anyway, but you'll get to knowing what's going on. When they're done, you can just click it and pick them up. But when you're putting it in there, you're going to have either flax, if flax is what you're doing, or the pelt and salt water, not regular water. And then let me click on the thing that I think weighs the most. Now, as far as skill goes, you can use tanning tubs at level 0, but you cannot make these leathers until level 60. Pure procuration. I don't know, homie, how to say that word. Uh, why do they make words so complicated? Why can't they just say level 60 tanning? Make it simple, but they just don't. Okay? So make sure you got the correct level. And obviously you need to be able to build the thing too. So you're talking about carpentry, whatever level that is. I'm not going to go through every last thing. Bam. And it's only for the flax when you're putting them in, you can put in 10 at a time. If you got a stack of 9 or less, it ain't going in there, homie. It's just not. And you see, they're still steaming, but not as much. See, it looks like they're done for real, but they're not done. So I'm going to go back in the warehouse, put my seawater and my extra, pick these hides up. Once you get the flax fibers out, that's what comes out of the tanning tub once you put flax in there. You can close the door because somebody will run in there like a psycho, like a cartoon character, and try to steal your stuff. I mean, I guess you could lock them in there, but you go and leave your door open if you want to. Then you go to the spinning wheel, and you can process them into hanks of linen, and then you can process those hanks of linen into linen cloth at the, at the loom. And you need carpentry to make both of those, obviously. And you can also, out of these flax fibers, use a weaver's toolkit to make linen rope and all this, not all, but, other stuff that you see going down through here out of various tanning stuff. Alright, so sometimes the tanning tubs will be bugged. and like you'll have to report the bug. From what I've heard, it's everybody. Your tanning tubs will not work unless you press escape and report a bug, and go through that process. It took like 48 IRL hours for me. Maybe 72. 2 or 3 IRL days basically. So go ahead and keep that in mind when you're starting your little tanning operation. That's going to be a part of it. Now, whether or not yours are actually going to be bugged, I don't know. I would set them down and report them as bugged, and get the developers in here. Now, you want to have you like 10 of them down so that they're not coming for 1 or 2 of them, and then you put 1 or 2 more down, and then you call them again, and so on and so forth. You want to get it over with. Obviously, I need some more down. I need to stack this whole place up with tanning things and move this outside. But working your claim is it's like homesteading for real. It's a big operation. I mean, this dirt pile right there used to be like over here, you know, and then it was over here. It's, yeah, there was a time it was all up in over here, that big hill right there. Now look at all this progress I've made. It's almost to the end. That's the end of my claim right there. I've almost got this place whipped into shape. So, but that is the how you work the tanning operation. Smash that like button.